This is horrible. And I completely botched my video idea. I wanted to make a video about how this game is worse than Concord, which it is. It is. And I completely botched that by just starting to ramble. Great. Fantastic work, old man. Oh boy. For this, we actually pay a little bit more attention. Because, oh boy. Yeah, let's watch the trailer a little bit.
Whether the end justified the means, every deed has a price. In times...
Look at this. This looks fine. This looks like literally every other Unreal Engine game. Literally.
such as this.
Everything. This looks just fine. This is just standard Unreal Engine assets. Looks good, right? And then you look at the characters.
When folk feel abandoned by their fellows.
Why are the animations like that? Why is the fighting system like that?
Abandoned by God. Wrath and vengeance thrive like weeds.
Wherever you are, I shall find you, Bianca.
Wait, that thing had a skill tree?
I shall find you, Bianca.
Oh my god. It has a skill tree. Really? Wait, this is a skill tree, right? I haven't played this game, thankfully. I've only watched Asmongold play it. And I haven't seen a skill tree. I haven't. So where is this coming from? And Asmongold was complaining, oh, paper, oh, another paper, oh, another paper. So he used the paper to, on the skill tree, which has 3 things. By the way, this here looks very much like it's coming with the engine. Which is not surprising. This looks fine, completely fine, because Unreal Engine 5 looks completely fine.
I vow.
That looked great. You know what's interesting? They never show more than about 2 seconds of the combat in a row. Because the combat is that bad. It literally is. Oh my god. Watching Asmongold fight in the game was horrible. And the thing is, every enemy uses this. You can defeat every enemy with the same attack pattern. And then you go to the first boss. And the first boss has an attack pattern and a pattern of behavior completely new. You have never seen anything like that before in the entire game. So you have to on foot adapt to something you haven't encountered in the game before at all. And that was an actually hard fight. Until you figured out how to do it, and then it was easy. But figuring out what to do, that was the only hard thing about the fight. But the moment you knew, the boss was easy. And I'm astonished that this game, I mean, let me show you. I'm not logged in. Let me show you. This gonna be fun. Because this studio, I want you guys to guess how many games they've made so far. I want you to guess. Take an educated guess. 1. One. It's the only game. They have one game. This explains everything, doesn't it? It explains why the game is so bad. The studio had made one game and come on, go back. The publisher. What games do they have? Let's take a look. Do you see this? Oh, come on. Stupid. They haven't released any games like this before. This looks actually interesting. Do you see this? This looks interesting. I have no idea what it is. Good thing it has a demo. Oh, it's a MOBA. Oh, yeah. No, thank you. Wait, these aren't older games, right? I think I've seen... I don't want this. I don't want the Steam Next Edition. Just show me all their games. Okay, here we go. Man, why? Why Steam? Why don't you give me what I want? So we have games like these, which looks fine. Looks actually better than the Lesbian Night game. We have a city builder, which is fine. But do you see this? There is no super realistic, well, maybe with the exception of this one, which plays on Mars. That's intriguing. Yeah, they haven't had any games like 1348 before. And I don't think they will ever greenlight anything like that again. These are games that are primarily 2D. So how come they then go and finance a game like that? Why? Why would you do that? That's literally stupid.
I will not fail. I will not leave without you, Bia.
Now that to be fair, this looks cool.
This bloodshed, this suffering must end.
What was this trailer actually? What was this? This was... What was this trailer even about? I don't know. The time has come to honor your vow. Yeah, no one cares. Don't you have anything more recent? Maybe in the replies? I have played X-Vote 3 times now. That's a lie. Stop lying. Black, British, and queer. Oh, yeah, he's lying. He's absolutely lying. I would love to hire a theater and play this on a big screen. No, he's a liar. This guy is a liar. I don't believe for a second that he played the game. Okay, guess we don't get anything out of this. So we go here. Look at this. Look at this. This is horrible. And I completely botched my video idea. I wanted to make a video about how this game is worse than Concord, which it is. It is. And I completely botched that by just starting to ramble. Great. Fantastic work, old man. So yes, this game is worse than Concord. Why would I say that? Number one, you stupid bitch. So we have this, right? Look at this. Look at this ugly mess. It's really, really, really ugly, right? We can all agree on this is ugly. But and here it comes. It's very clearly well designed, well made. That's the word. Well made. The fidelity of this character is high. Now the design is horrendous. It's completely ugly. But it is well made. And now. Here. Perfect.
So this game right here.
Where is it? Where is it? Come on, give me.
We come here when all you do is mock.
We are here to distract you from your sorrows.
Look at this. Look at this. And now? Look at this. Do you see what I mean? Fidelity wise, this is high fidelity. This was crafted by someone that knew what they were doing. Now the fundamental concept of the character is trash. It's just trash, but it's well made. And then you have this, which is very obviously made by someone that is less experienced, a lot less experienced. And on top of that, the facial animation. Look at the facial animation.
Besides, nightly practice balances your humours, Aeta. Mock play mine.
I practice. I am no knight.
Yeah, because you're a girl.
What even is this angle? To be fair, the eyes look great, but that's Unreal Engine 5 standard.
No, you're more than that.
Yet I still hear my father's voice instructing me from the shadow of that tree, pointing out my grip, my posture.
So, yeah, so are they like lesbians, or how does this work?
Yes. And that's why, spoiler alert, at the end of the game, these two fight to the death. Yes. And in the game with the lesbian couple fight each other to the death. At the end. Oh, isn't that the perfect lesbian love story? You can't make this shit up. You can't. This is hilarious. Oh my god, it's so bad. And the same goes for, by the way, for the level design. The level design in this game is hilariously bad. Literally every fucking level is just a straight line. You spawn at the point, and then you move to just a straight line. It's not really a straight line, but you know what I get. There's no actual diversions. If you have a straight line, and maybe here is something, a little bump that you can explore. But there's not really something to explore there. There's nothing there. You get some papers, which you use for the skill tree, but for that you need to know that there's a skill tree. We have seen it. It's not really a skill tree. It's 3 skills. That's all. And you find parts for your sword, which I think they just put into the game because we need something more interesting in the game. Let's copy Tomb Raider. Remember Tomb Raider, where you would go into these thousands of years old graves and you find parts for modern weapons? Yeah, that kind of shit. But you don't go anywhere. Yeah, you run into danger of failing or something like that. There's nothing interesting about that. You just go into an area, you climb a rock or something like that, and then you get the thing. That's literally all what there is. And that's the entire game. Graphically, the game, everything that's just standard Unreal Engine assets looks fine. The things that were made by the actual people that made the game, they don't look good. They don't. I mean, the area looks fine. There's motion blur, it seems like, but damn, it's... Why is there even motion blur? I hate motion blur. It's so bad. Oh, that's a demo. It's not even the entire game. That's why I don't find the things that I want to... Oh, here it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Here it is. And oh my god, yes, puzzles. The puzzles in this game are really not. They aren't great. They literally aren't. And there are even... There, is it this one? Yes. Down there's a box. He makes this lift go down. There's the box down there. The lift clips through the box. And then the box is on the lift. And then he can pick it up and bring the box up with the lift. Why? Why is that a thing? You would think that that's just a bug, right? And you would not want that in the game. But it's in the game. And if you playtest this thing, you would think that someone would run into that, you know? I mean, wouldn't you test the game if something like that could happen? Or, what happens if someone pushes the box underneath the lift and then the lift comes down? What happens then? You would test things like that out, right? If you're a developer. But the editor didn't. Or they thought this is not a bad thing. One of these things is what happened. And none of them are good. None of them are good. And that's why 6 people play this game right now. And it had a 22-hour peak of 22 people playing this. I, by the way, think that most of the people playing this were content creators. Well, content creators and reviewers. You know, games journalists. I think that's the majority of the players. Because this very clearly shows that there aren't a lot of people playing this game. Which is not surprising. The game is horrible. It's literally horrible. Oh, where was it? It was very, very early. Right. It was here. It was here. Right.
2 more grass. We need all the grass that we can get.
No, it was earlier than this.
Let me run.
There was a river.
She doesn't go in the water. Oh.
Right. It was.
And now everyone knows a true knight of the Approximately 47 minutes.
It's about here. It's about to happen. There's a small river.
Let's go, Edgar.
A small, tiny river.
I can't fix that, I'm pretty sure.
It's over here.
Can
Yeah,
Not
it's...
too cold.
No.
No.
What if I go in the water?
Not too cold.
Why?
No.
Oh,
Why can you not go into the water at all? Why? I mean, sure. Oh, yeah. People back then couldn't swim. But that doesn't matter. I mean, look at the water. It's just a pond. It's just a pond. Why can't you go over there? And I don't know. There's a secret. You get something there. More paper for your skill tree. But why is that a thing? What is this level design?
not too cold.
No.
Oh,
She doesn't go in the water.
On my weary feet.
Or why didn't they make her drink the water? I mean, it's clean water. Why wouldn't she just take a sip? That could have been something. But that would you would have to animate that. So yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Absolutely not. Where was it here? No, not here. I can't find the boss fight. It seems. Boss fight was... No. No, and I don't want to look the entire time. So yeah. Is this game worse than Concord? Yes, absolutely. Simply by the mechanics of the game being not good. The story being ridiculous. Oh, actually? 1348 finale. Right, it's here. It is in German, but we ignore that.
I heeded your last lesson well.
They
All
let them
those
fight to
months
the
ago.
death.
In this madness. No matter how far we have fallen, we still remain. But at what cost to us?
What choice did I have?
And the facial animations are again horrible.
I had nothing. Would sacrifice everything.
At this, I have no idea what they are talking about, because of course I don't. I mean, why would I? But I guess she didn't want to go into the nunnery monastery to live there, and so she made the people attack her village or something like that. I don't know. That's my wild guess.
This world has been unfair and cruel to you.
Really?
I fear the price of all this for you and me is too high.
And look at the let's not complain about the shadow.
Very well.
Oh, a dagger.
Oh, my noble Aed. Would thou aid this damsel to rise?
This is so stupid. Nothing. Who wrote this shit? Oh, of course, it's a quick time event. Wait, that's the end? What the fuck? This is the end? This is literally the end. We don't even... Wow. I'm impressed by how bad this was. This was even worse than I expected it. Because we don't even know who died. The, the end of the Lesbian Night game is a cliffhanger. Oh, will we see the conclusion in the DLC of this great game? No. Or in the second part. 1349. Oh, which of the lesbians died? Which of them survived? Who killed who? Oh my god, this is... I didn't expect this. I mean, I expected it to be bad and stupid, but not like this. Oh my god. Yeah. This failure is very well deserved. Very well deserved. And oh my god, this is so horrendously bad. And yes, it is worse than Concord. And Concord at least didn't... Behind Concord, you at least had people that had experience and were talented. This is just shit. I mean, you have motion capture, which you also use. But then look at the facial animations. What's going on there? Did they even use facial animation? Mocap facial animation? Or did they do it themselves? Or is it a mix between both? Because I've seen mocap for facial expression, for talking, for fully CGI stuff before, and it looked fine. It didn't look like this. Why does their facial animation look so bad compared to other games and movies? Why? Lack of talent and knowledge, I would guess. And maybe also care, because I don't believe that they cared about the game. Oh, right. Another aspect that I wanted to bring up. This game had the feeling when I was watching it, of a game that was made by one dude that has a full-time job and the family that created this game in his free time just for fun. That's what this game feels like. Just a dude in his room working on his game when he has time, and then he releases it because he's like, oh yeah, guys, I made a game, look at it, here it is, and of course for free. That's what this game feels like to me, and I can tell because I played a game like that. It was a certain 18+ game that was made during the height of World of Warcraft, and that's all I say. But this game gives me the same feeling, quality-wise, but at the same time has lower quality. Because with the Corn game, there was at least some passion behind it. Literally, the story of the Corn game is better than this. It literally is. I'm not kidding you. And yes, it had lesbians. Of course it did. But the story was better. it made more sense. Which is really something to say about a game that's purely about naked bodies. Yeah. If you like this video, subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know what you think about this atrocity of a game. Wait, there's DLC? Alright, there's DLC. I think it was our art book. Yeah, no one cares. No one, literally no one cares. I don't want to look at this.